Hi there, it's Charlotte Thornton, the Career Mentor for Actors. How are you doing? It's another Mindset Mini, and today I wanted to talk about your true motivation. So when you understand your true motivation, it will be more motivating than the motivation you think is your motivation. Let me say a bit more. So let's imagine you've set a task to drink more water, so you have lovely clear skin, and so you think that your drinking the water is motivated by your desire for clear skin. Or maybe you decide you're going to write to a certain number of industry people, and you think you're motivated by getting more work or building relationships. Or maybe your motivation, maybe your goal is to do some more fitness exercise, more exercise classes, and your motivation is to be fitter, get in shape. So I would always say there's another motivation underneath there that you need to be aware of that I think will be stronger than that motivation. So often we're trying to push through with willpower the uncomfortableness of change and the uncomfortableness of doing things maybe we don't want to do, like those drinking that water and exercising and putting ourselves out there with industry professionals. There's some kind of discomfort that we have to push through in order to do those things. And we can absolutely push through and do those things using our willpower, but willpower runs out. So if you're going to do anything based on willpower, you're better off at the beginning of the day than at the end, because you will have fatigued it, and then it starts again the next day. So those are great motivations, and it's good to understand why we're doing what we're doing. But let me tell you about your true motivation, or what should possibly be your true and stronger motivation. And the true motivation is this: that when you have committed to doing something, you have made a promise to yourself. When you break that promise to yourself, you weaken the power of your word. Yeah, and you lower your own self-esteem, because especially when we wouldn't break a promise to somebody else because we respect them and care about them, if we break a promise to ourselves, and you don't need to use the word promise for it to be a promise, you've committed to something. When we break that promise to ourselves, it indicates, or it sends a message that we don't care, therefore we don't value, don't love, don't esteem ourselves. And so often we're trying to build up that self-esteem and that self-care and that self-love. So we don't want to erode it by not doing what we said we would do. So when you commit to something and you decide you're going to do something, whether it's going to the gym, drinking more water, reaching out to industry professionals, learning a new skill, doesn't matter what it is, follow through, not just because of the goal that you're trying to achieve with that goal, but with this long-term bigger picture of, it's in those moments where you decide to either be a person who does what they say they're going to do, strong power of word, or someone who doesn't really regard themselves, weak power of word, and damage to self-esteem. Yeah, so we can either grow it or we can break it in those moments. Those are our choice points of whether I do the thing or I don't do the thing. In that moment, if I think, well, if I don't drink the water, or maybe one more day of bad skin, or maybe it won't really make much impact. And I'm saying there's a bigger thing that happens when you don't do the drinking of the water, or whatever you committed to, which is you break the power of your word. You become someone who says something, it doesn't mean anything. And then when you say you're going to be an actor, it doesn't mean anything. It's so much more powerful when you're someone who does everything that they say, everything you commit to doing, you go and do. Then you become someone who's got a really strong word. Your word is your bond. And when you say you're going to be an actor, people can feel it energetically. It's got more power. It's got belief, your belief, as well as the self-care and self-esteem and all those other things that are really important for us to be emotionally resilient. Yeah. So that's the absolute core, is our self-esteem, our self-love, and our self-care and our self-belief. And every time you don't do something you said you're going to do, you erode that. So instead of thinking, oh, well, I won't drink the water because it won't make much difference, go, yes, it will. It'll make a difference, not on my skin, what I thought was my motivation, but on the bigger motivation. It's going to make a difference to the power of my word, how powerful I am when I say I'm going to do something, and I'm going to corrode my belief in myself. And if I don't believe myself, because, well, I said that last time and I didn't do it, then how can you expect anyone else in the industry to believe you? So we want to be credible, not just as actors, but as people. And it starts with being credible to you. So this is your true motivation behind everything. And it should really spur you on to do things that seem small, seem like it wouldn't matter if you didn't do them, but the difference between successful people and not successful people is that they do these small things that look like they don't matter, not because of the thing, but because of this deeper motivation of being consistent, your actions being consistent with your thoughts and words. So that's something that I want you to really think about, and I hope it will help you not only to do your task, but simultaneously for it to then boost self-esteem, self-care, self-love, self-respect, and the power of your word. And the next time you say you're going to do something, your body is moving into readiness because it believes you. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Like, share, subscribe, get notifications so that you know when these are happening. And I look forward to reading any comments. Have a good week. Bye.